Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Team Fortress TV. I am Twiggy, and I am joined now by DavidTheWin and CommanderX. The Team Fortress TV staff has arrived like a toucan to help us produce a better quality on the grand final. Hello, CommanderX, how are you today?
I'm good, man. I'm pretty hungover, but I'm pretty excited to watch some
Sunday night. Big
quality
hangover
theatre.
Sunday night.
Yeah, big. Big. Well, not quite night out. Stayed in and drank a lot of rum.
That's a shame, man. It's late already.
I had fun.
Good luck at work tomorrow if you have to. But right now,
until the night, it will be okay.
But right now you're gonna have to carry me through this cast of Awomniac versus ESPORT. These two teams played each other in the winner bracket finals, and they played as well in ETF12 Season 20 in Premiership. What can you tell me about this particular matchup, CommanderX? Like, what are your feelings about it?
I feel like even though Awomniac have like a few like kind of off classes almost, like they have Captain Hacks who's not played with them in a while, and Tech is on Scout instead of Soldier, and they have Diablo instead of Bull. I still think they're a much stronger team. You know, lots of experience, even with the people they're bringing in as subs. Whereas eShock, I mean, they'll challenge them, but I feel like Awomniac are always just going to have the edge in experience, especially like in a grand final, like in a big match.
Of course, Awomniac is a team that formed a long time ago, and all of these players are experienced LAN winners, whereas eShock, they won LANs, but they won LANs only when the Awomniac roster was not attending. So it was against a weaker opposition, unfortunately for them. But they have the desire of getting better and better, and one day.
Twiggy?
Yeah, I'm just muting myself because the shit announcer is spamming the.
Yeah, we have a
warehouse once again.
Series where like they have like big.
So annoying, man! Like, how can the LAN admin, like some LAN admins can do their job without having to spam everyone with their shit? It works, and some are just lazy as fuck.
Other than that, has the LAN been good? Minus some
the
noisy
LAN
announcers.
Admins, yeah, indeed. I mean the TF2 LAN. You mean the TF2 LAN admins?
Yeah, no, the LAN as a whole, like the whole.
The LAN as a whole, yeah. It's much better than last year. It reminds me a lot of what I saw of Insomnia on stream, like big, enormous warehouses connected into each other with one warehouse with only the stages and the sponsors and the stands, you know.
Yeah, are they on the main stage now, like?
Not really. They're on a stage, yes, but it's not the main stage because, like, you have to picture yourself. It's like a round arena, and the arena is divided into 3 different scenes. One for the main gamer assembly games like League of Legends, CS:GO, Street Fighters and stuff. One for StarCraft's WCS. The finals are on at the moment, and one for the rest of the games like TF2. So they do have a part of the arena, but not the whole stuff, you know.
Oh, okay, that's still good though. It's still a
stage. Yeah, it's still very impressive because it's the tournament is a bring your own computer tournament. But on the finals, everything is handled by the future LAN production staff. They are handing PCs and 144Hz monitors to the players. Then
that's sick.
That's most likely why the delay has happened. Like maybe some kind of config issues. Right now, the 90 seconds in the future, I can tell you that the server will be full. So we are hopefully heading to be live soon. So you if you have to make pronostics, knowing the maps are, let me remind, Gully Wash, Sunshine, and Snakewater. What?
Is Snakewater the decider?
Yes.
I think it will go to 3 maps. I think Awomniac will win this map, Gully Wash, and then eShock will take it on Sunshine. I think it'll be really close on Sunshine though, maybe like a 5-4, 4-3 or something to eShock, and then I think ultimately Awomniac will come out on top. But I don't think it'll be as straightforward as it was when they played earlier in the tournament.
Yeah, when they played earlier, like it was a 2-map sweep for Awomniac. I believe it was like 5-0, 6-1 or something like that. And it looked like eShock players were feeling a lot of pressure. I had the time to talk with the Awomniac roster, and with eShock as well, and they both told me that that eShock rosters are some serious raging issues sometimes when not everything is going their way. Like maybe sometimes they are a bit much into the game, you know, and when it's not going their way, they lose their stance, and they begin shooting at each other. Whereas the Awesomniac roster, with the addition of CaptainX with an amazing main caller, they're pretty much calm. There is only CaptainX talking, and everyone else is just making the standard calls. You know, CaptainX is so experienced at LAN.
Yeah, he's
Played
won
multiple.
many before.
Yeah,
But
he always go. Sorry.
Oh, there's bigger prize money this time though, isn't there? There's like
There is 4,200 euros of cash prize, which is, in my memory, to my knowledge, the biggest cash prize for TF2 in France. But
that's crazy.
that's crazy indeed. But at the same time, it's a bit strange because this is also the only LAN I can remember without an official sponsor. So that means there is no gear that will be added to the players, like headsets, keyboards and stuff, which is a bit of an odd situation, seeing how big the event is in France.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know what the split is? Like first, second,
No.
third. But yeah,
I don't know. I think the top one, the winner, go with something like 2 or 3k, maybe 1k
Wow.
or 500 euros to the second, and
That's
something
crazy.
like 100 or 200 for the third one.
I
They
give it
win
something
anything.
like- yeah, it's almost 500 euros each per player. That's crazy money for one game.
What were the cash prizes at Insomnia at Ice Summer Series? Do you
God.
remember?
I think it was more, but not like a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, like considering like it was what 40 teams at Insomnia. Like considering, and it had sponsors as well. You know, like it had hardware and stuff as well.
And also you had to pay a lot more for the inscription fees.
Yep, £120 a ticket or something like that.
But on the other hand, maybe the event was even more amazing because like there were a lot more TF2 teams, like at least 24 teams, and a lot of UK mixes going to the LAN for occasion.
Well, all the teams that entered this one were all French or Belgian.
At one point during the LAN history, we had some kind of Euro mixes like Viva la Vida sometimes. I think one time Epsilon went to the Gamers Assembly. It was maybe 2 or 3 years ago when Nox was still playing Pocket with F2
and stuff. Yeah.
Yes, I think so. But since then, the Europe teams decided to bail from the tournament because like maybe they wanted to keep their money to go to the Insomnia, I don't know. But also Poitiers is a very hard place to reach, like the airport does not offer a lot of destinations, maybe crippling a bit the expansion of the LAN. But no, thanks to UE, players can go to lands abroad without having to bring their computers. That will be, I believe, next weekend on Team Fortress TV, like the info show LAN.
I think so. Yeah. It's sometime either next week or the week after. And there's a few like high skill mixes going, and some Lithuanian teams as well. But this should be good. Tell me what you think. You've seen more of this tournament than I have. Like, do you think eShock can upset Awomniac here?
No, I don't think so.
No?
They're gonna get destroyed like 5 or 6-1. But I'm so bad at making pronostics every time that there is a high chance of it being failed. Especially like on scene, you cannot shout and rage as much on your teammate. Plus nobody's playing on their regular computers, so that could play a role.
Yeah.
If players can't comfortable enough with the new settings.
Yeah, I think it was last Insomnia where Tech like couldn't get his config, like he took his config on a USB and the USB broke or something or corrupted.
Yeah.
You had to play with no config.
Yeah, this is something that can happen a lot. Also, eShock esports have a playstyle which is heavily based on deathmatch, like pure deathmatch ability. Like they don't know if something is not working, like they will automatically think that's because they did not hit their shots or their teammates did not. rather than the plan it in itself being wrong. Like when they played on the loser bracket finals against top 5 Rocket, top 5 Rocket were very close to upset eShock Gaming on the second map because of the eShock stubbornness. Like they were doing the same pushes over and over and over and over, and top 5 Rocket had a perfect setup to counter it. And despite the divisions gap, we did not see eShock prevail in pure deathmatch ability. So if they keep playing like that, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get destroyed by the more experienced Awomniac roster.
Yeah, I think definitely on Gullywash, I still think Sunshine's a bit of, because it's like a new map, like it's hard to be as structured, you know, like play it as safe because it's new, everyone's not as used to it. But we'll have to wait and see.
You have good experiences as a player on CP Sunshine so far?
Yeah, I like it. Like personally, I like it a lot. Like everything just kind of makes sense. Like there's no sort of weird points or particularly bad places to fight. Like when you go from like mid to CP2, you can use any of the ways, like any of the 3 doors, with kind of like ease. It's not too hard. There's benefits to all the sides, so there's a lot of options and keeps it interesting. It means you can change things up.
Do you think you can draw parallels between CP Sunshine or maybe some other maps that have been played at some point in TF2?
I think in some ways it's quite similar to Process, not like the middle, but like the way like between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
When all the doors are good, like you can go through choke, you can go through sewers, you can go through IT, and Sunshine you can go through choke, you can go through cafe, you can go through flowers or the flank or whatever.
Yep.
You call it in France.
We call it, I think we call it deer. Like some people call it flower, some people call it deer because like when you look on the shop, there is some kind of wooden deer in it. One of the reasons the map is so big, like the map file is like over 100 megabytes, which is enormous.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of CP process, like even teams right now are finding new ways to sometimes push on maps or like on process when they do like the sewer push, you know, when you go on the fast sewers instead of going choke. So yeah, this layout has proved to be effective. So it's good for fight the mapper to reuse the wait and see.
Yeah.
Let me check the server. I think they're still not ready. I don't know what they are doing, but one player is missing.
Is it Hidan and Nico aren't on?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm asking the guys on the.
We will see. It'll certainly be interesting. Obviously, Tech might snipe a lot as well. I'm looking forward to that.
So many shots during the LAN. That's.
Yeah, even though Tech's sort of playing like not his main class, he's still like such an accomplished scout, really. Like he knows what to do, he can hit his shots, he can snipe. He's sort of a whole package. I don't think he will seem like out of his depth against Droso and even Nico. I think he can hold his own, if not.
I just talked to Wiz that said that Hidan and Nico are having some kind of configurations. He tells me that they are not solved yet.
Oh, classic LAN.
Yeah, but we could expect some more professionalism from these players. Like the LAN has been postponed for 1 hour and a half now, and the problems are still not resolved. So I'm a bit upset, maybe, because I'm a bit more tired than usual. I wanna see games, and more importantly, I don't want to wait to see an Awomniac rape and then just leave after 10 minutes.
Well, hopefully they'll make a good game of it.
Yep. So I can watch the StarCraft stream anyway.
Lots of people in chat are talking about Board playing.
Yep.
Have you seen much of Board? Does he play like he does online, or?
I haven't had the time to actually spec him from behind, but obviously if he's using some kind of ESP, he's not using it at LAN because you can see it. I highly doubt at some point Board has been suspected of aimbot.
Yeah, it was.
I'm pretty sure it was ESP.
Yeah.
But ESP can be like an aim assist or a warlock or both. So I don't have much of anti-cheat knowledge, but Like, I think Bod is a good player regardless of when he cheats or not. And I'm pretty sure he cheated at some points. I wouldn't say he cheated at that LAN. Like, he says, his stance is like, I have nothing to gain from cheating. Anyway, he said that he's probably gonna retire now from TF2. Now that he got another 1 year ban. He doesn't see the point in keeping a good level, playing MG and that much all the time.
Yeah, if he can't play any officials outside of LANs.
Yeah, outside of LANs and TF2 connection games, yeah, he's banned. So this is pretty much it.
Board's farewell game.
Not only Bod actually in the French scene.
Say again?
Not only Bod's gonna retire from these teams. Apparently, like some players are a bit burnt out of the game. As you can see with the CommanderX, with CommanderX today, no one ever quits playing TF2.
Yeah.
At least not until Overwatch is out or Dirty Bomb, with whichever game these players choose. You had a chance to play some Dirty Bomb or some Overwatch beta? You have the occasion to play these games already?
No, I have not, no. I've seen videos for it and I've seen other like TF2 people playing it. And they seem very enthusiastic about it. Very excited for it.
A lot of players are very much interested in what Overwatch could be. Yeah, this could trigger Valve to action, hopefully.
Maybe.
Of rumors about TF2 are around these days, like Source 2 portage, matchmaking. And this is pretty much Valve all the time anyway. Like they announced working on Half-Life 3 like what, 10 years ago?
Yeah, work in progress. They're getting there. Slowly but surely.
So did we talk about how these teams both did getting to the finals? No, we didn't.
No, you will know more than me. I was working yesterday, so I did not see much of it.
Bracket, if I find it once again. I have the bracket somewhere that I can post and that can be relayed somewhere on stream. Yep, here we go. Basically, today was the bracket phases, and Awomniac met ESPORT in the final of the winner bracket that was played as best of threes, and Awomniac swooped eShock without much of a difficulty. eShock had to face in the lower bracket top 5 Rocket, a mid team that beat in a very convincing fashion Imaginary Gaming.
Kuna's team, isn't it?
Yeah. Beat them, and then they faced eShock, and they lost on 2 maps, but it was quite a close game on the second map. Like not as much as the rape as you would expect a Prem team playing against a high team. Not even a high team playoff material, like not even a Div 1 team, you know. More like a top Div 2 team. That's how these teams got there. So of course, every time at LAN, Awomniac not having a lot of playtime compared to their challengers, they keep winning everything. Scrubs.
Yeah, it does not seem to be a problem for them. They just seem to be able to lots of the players like CaptainHax, Tech, T-Mac, Exxon, they all have so much experience playing with each other. Not even the players, maybe like Diablo, who's maybe not as experienced playing with everyone as the others are. It's easy to fit into it. And it's easy to pocket for, to be medic for a pocket like CaptainHax, because he's comms so much, you always know what he's doing, what he's going to try and do. It is easy to work with him.
It's the power of team play over the power of raw deathmatch.
Yeah.
That's what eShock has to learn to rise even more at the top of the European scene. I see 12 players on the server, but...
You do? Is this 90 seconds in the future? Yeah.
Double check this. 12 players, but including the spectators, so we are still waiting for Hidam, the Portuguese demo man, to build the house in which he can put his computer to play the finals.
We
Big
are
up
nearly
to-
there. We are at 11
Big up
players,
to
I
all
see.
the Portuguese playing TF2 as well. Papa Juan. Big up to all the viewers. I believe there is a fully charged cast as well.
Yeah, I think Fully Charged is going live pretty soon with the award show.
It's
think-
admirable.
Yeah, I think as well as my rule is also running late, as well as everyone else. I think it's in half an hour.
Damn it, admirable. You told me you would help me to cast these games. And show up like
That
you was
sounds
telling
about
me.
right.
You was telling me keep up the work. You can do all by yourself, and then it just disappeared to hit some frogs, some breakfast.
Oh, maybe that's an announcement for the game.
No, it's an announcer for I think Counter-Strike tryouts.
Oh,
Like at least 24 teams of Counter-Strike and League of Legends. Gamers Assembly. Since tomorrow is say a holiday in English, like
a bank
a
holiday.
day off. A what?
Like we call it like a bank holiday, a day where everyone
Okay.
has it off, like no
Yep.
one has to work. Yeah,
That's
bank
it, yeah.
holiday.
There's a bank holiday tomorrow, and is using it to make some tournament last longer. More action of League of Legends and Counter. Not for
Cool.
us. Games are not for me at least.
Well, that gives Hidan at least another 24 hours to connect then. So hopefully he will connect within the next 24 hours.
I guess we can say that, yeah. Not the case. Don't know what these dudes are doing. Tryharding for a config when they're gonna get destroyed anyway is not really a professional and
Yeah, but that's
respectful attitude to the spectators.
yeah, well, they have no excuse now if they lose. You know, they took so long to get ready to get set up. They don't have an excuse to lose.
I guess we can say that, yeah.
Yeah, so they have had plenty of preparation time.
Formation, the StarCraft finals are getting into their last set. Like StarCraft that are still in the stream. I hope you have two screens and you watch both at the time because you should go watch that. You should go watch this instead. We can scream when the games are live here. I hope it's gonna be soon, but I can't really promise anything.
Yeah, you say you're in a different hall, aren't you? Like from the stage
It-
that TF2 is on.
Basically, I'm not even. I have a press badge, but I'm not even an official web TV of the event. Because to be one, I had to stream in French and on Dailymotion, so I didn't do it. And we have another station that is stepping up, which is ESPORT. We even saw some Pom and Pognon action on this stream. Pom and Pognon that are around, most likely watching the StarCraft finals. But yeah, so they put me in the zone with all the other press journalists. And I'm casting the event from here. I'm still on the same hole than the TF2 players, but since the final is not there,
Yeah.
quite isolated and dependent on what I can see on my cheats and on my HLSW window. No signs of Hidan. On Hidan.
Maybe we should start like a saloon.tf for how long it would take Hidan to join.
I guess, yeah.
People can start betting.
I'm betting on 15 minutes.
15
CommanderX.
minutes. Oh. I'm
I'll
gonna
buy
bet.
you a drink if I ever see you in real life. If I lose.
I bet 5 minutes.
5
What
minutes.
time is
All
it
right.
now? I have it as 10:33.
I have the same exactly. Let's go.
Okay. Yes, here we go. 5 minutes for potentially a beer sometime in the future.
Easy admins all the time.
Do you think this will get into like either of the team's heads? You know, like maybe like because Awomniac are ready, but they're now just sitting there. You know, they're just sitting there waiting.
Yeah.
Like they've been ready to go for a while, and now they're just forced to sit and wait and stall out. You know.
Yeah. But they're not completely hiding on what's happening on stream. Like there is some kind of chiefs put it simply, of chiefs that are independent of the players, you know. And if they want to put a good show, even though it takes a time, this is their call, you know. And this is most likely what they are doing. I bet they are helping Idan solve his issues and build walls. And I don't believe like gamers assembly staff would want to have a scrapped finals just because of some kind of technical issues, and they rather have some time lost. Because there is
it's
not
the last
any...
game, isn't it, as well? So it's
It
not
is
like
the last game, yeah.
it's
This is
not
the
like
last
it
game.
delays anyone else, you know.
Indeed,
or delays the
indeed.
next match.
The last game of the evening, and then I believe nothing much will happen on the same scene. So yeah, let me check.
David, make a straw poll. David, go make a straw poll. Get your votes in. Awomniac versus eShock. I think I caught David off guard. We will have a straw poll soon. I promise for stream now, David. You have to provide it.
Yep. I bet on 22:45. You bet on 22:38.
38. 2 minutes. 2 minutes away. 2 minutes and Hidan will be here. No problem.
Yeah, but I'm 1 minute and 30 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, but
and I can tell you
real time, obviously, you know, obviously.
Do I need to tell you already that you lost? Or
No, I obviously meant real time, you know. So at 10:38, that's when he will join the server in real time.
Alright.
Permzilla's made a straw poll. There we go. I'm gonna vote for Awomniac. Easy money. Oh wow. 89% of the votes for Awomniac. No one has any faith in eShock or Droso.
Like some people some people had faith on them during the winner bracket finals, and I bet they lost a lot of keys. Right now there is another take into consideration when you are making pronostics on games, so that you can win stuff. I'm voting for Awomniac as well, and since I have 2 computers, I'm gonna vote 2 times. That's how I roll. Yeah, and it's now 22:37.
Yep, so 60 seconds, and you owe me a beer.
Yeah, that's a very funny situation, because the LAN admins for TF2 did a wonderful job of scheduling to ensure that no delay would be in, and pretty much all the matches started in like a 15 minutes time frame, which is extremely rare at LAN. Like a lot of time you have very big technical issues like graphics card melting, people getting baked, or whatever that is stopping matches from happening. Was not the time until now.
It's always the way. It's always the way with LAN. Like it always happens. There's always delays for one reason or another, or 17 reasons. There's no bet on Saloon.tf. I'm upset. I can't risk it all on eShock. I reckon I'd get sick odds. I'd be like the only person to bet on eShock, so if I somehow won, I would win everyone's items.
If you somehow won, you would be match fixing, you know? We've yet to see some kind of big drama in TF2 about match fixing, so hopefully we can be on the top page of Reddit. Oh, where is Hidan? You have no lost?
No, it's for 10:38 is not expired yet, you know.
Oh, okay.
Also, you know, like if he arrives 8 minutes, that's still I'm still closer. My guess is still closer than yours, so I would still win the beer.
I bet for 40. Yeah, I get your point.
Yeah. So I have up until like what, 8 minutes, 7 minutes. I get like 2 minutes where I can still win. I still believe. Come on, Hidan.
Tells me that Hidan is with some kind of technical service that gives the PCs.
What has he done to the PC? Like he's only just been given it, and he's broken the PC already.
I don't understand, because these are the stage PCs So in theory they are used only for stage matches, which are not that often. I
So
don't
we have
understand what kind of issues they have, and now they are reloading the map, I believe. So maybe we went live a bit too soon. Like I was hoping that like I
yeah.
see 10 players on the server, we can go live and they can start in maybe 5 minutes. But no,
Foolishly optimistic. Only 5 people have voted for eShock. Damn. No one believes. No ESP, no glory.
oh, I can't. My mind is just blown. Like it's telling me that he has a config or a screen bug that is blocking his FPS to 144, and is supposed to play with 244 FPS.
Not 144.
And not 144 FPS, but he has a 144 Hz monitor.
But it doesn't matter, like, 144 FPS is enough. If it's stable...
And he says that it's not as fluid as it could be, and that's why we have this kind of shit delay. I can't...
Wow, he doesn't have enough FPS. Oh. Let's start a riot.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
240 FPS or riot.
I have no words, like...
Yeah.
I have no words left. Maybe do you want to go to some kind of break to raise this kind of incident to our memories, I don't know, it's up to you, man, like...
We can do, I don't mind, like, you will be more in the know. It depends, like, surely if he just needs to change the setting, then... that shouldn't be that hard, right?
Yeah, that shouldn't be that hard, yeah. I'm afraid like they will restrain the time limit on the maps to finals and end up sooner. So yet again another LAN final scrapped.
I can't believe it's over 100 FPS this delay.
Yeah, let's do some kind of break, and I'm still connecting with Easy.
Okay, David, take us to music. We will be back when he's back. Hello, welcome back to Team Fortress TV. We are back. He that is on the server, hopefully he has enough FPS to satisfy his particular style of demo man. We have 6v6 on the server. We've been promised by Captain Hacks in Twitch chat now it will start in less than 5 minutes, and that was 2 minutes ago. So I think
I won.
I
CommanderX, by the way.
No, you know, it doesn't count.
You know,
Why?
Because, why wouldn't it count?
Well, the thing is, I only had 100 FPS when I made that bet, so I couldn't see properly. So we have to do it again when I have another 200. When I have 244 FPS, then we can make the bet, you know, so I can see it properly.
You had the wrong CFG in your browser and in your Flash player, right?
Yeah, my clock had the wrong config set, so it was all very confusing.
I get your point, yeah. I propose a rematch of the whole LAN on the back of this important event revelation.
Yeah, start it again. Back to group stages. Everyone's back in. Like,
right.
Go get everyone back from the bar.
There's still 2 days left.
Yeah. I went to get an Easter egg, so I've joined in the Easter celebrations.
Chobotabs, shout out to Chobotabs for helping us yesterday. Chobotabs is saying he doesn't need an FPS to match his damage per minute.
That's not very impressive. 244 is not that impressive.
Yeah, I think he should aim for a bit more FPS in that case.
Maybe he's got really bad like OCD, so he can't do more damage than he has FPS, or it just.
It was funny because at one point the multigaming was sponsored by Gunnar, you know, the gaming glasses.
Oh yeah.
They basically do the same thing as the program f.lux, like flux, you know, the thing that reduces the color temperature on your screen to make it less blue and a bit more yellow in order to be easy on your eyes. He used to play at LAN every time with this. To help him playing.
Oh, I think I remember going to oh god, what was it called? I went to an American LAN and there was some guy with them as well. He looks so silly. It looks like he's trying to watch like a 3D film or something.
Yep, and even some players are even getting them at their own site. You know, if they already wear glasses, they can't wear, of course, both pair of glasses because it would be a bit dumb. Or maybe they wear like a ski mask and under it the glass.
A full ski mask, yeah.
Yeah. The full ski mask gaming teams and experiences. Hashtag swag.
We've actually seen as well on the straw poll, loads of people have voted for eShock now as well. Now it's only 60% Awomniac. 40%.
For eShock?
Yeah.
A lot of keys are going to be lost then.
Yeah.
Tell you. Remember that, guys, you are betting on a team with Drozo in it?
Drozo might have a breakout and this might be Drozo's time, you know?
I hope for him, yeah. Yes,
you know, they say like 11th LAN lucky, you know?
It has been said, yeah, and it has been said that Drozo is cursed at LAN and never actually won an event. And what's funny is that one time he merked for Awomniac and then he won a team. He won a LAN playing with his worst enemies.
I'm pretty sure I'm Drozo's worst enemy.
Oh, you do? Are you?
I think so, yeah.
Does he not like you?
I think one time we were in a team and he did not like playing with me. And then I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said like
I'm pretty sure you remember, CommanderX. I'm pretty sure you remember.
I don't remember. It wasn't a major part of my life, but I remember it. And he wrote like, "You are like we'd already like folded, like the team was over." And then he messaged me on Steam afterwards, after we'd already decided to fold, saying, "You are the worst teammate ever." And then he deleted me off Steam.
Typical Drozo gaming.
Yeah.
But I guess you weren't you weren't the kind of player to kill Drozo behind the walls as medic.
No.
CommanderX, yeah. Drozo is an easy player to troll, especially online, but he's actually very nice in real life. Like pretty much all the players are much nicer in real life than in the internet. Like
even Exxon.
Exxon is actually a very nice guy. Like maybe he's on drugs. 24/7. Hello, Cadus.
So nice.
Yeah. But no, Exxon is actually very chilled, a very chilled guy. Not raging a lot. Very.
Is he just as excitable? Like when I watch his stream, he's always very excited.
Yeah,
oh my god. Wait.
Yeah, he is. But I think we're live, CommanderX.
No way.
What's happening in this game? What is this?
I am gonna go watch Hidan on rollout. Like I want to see all 244 frames of this rollout right now. He is actually slightly faster than Exxon, so it's paid off. But he's not hit his early damage. In fact, he's taken more damage than he's dished out, really. And now both teams are posturing on their side. But Deegan's moving first to forward. Scap's trying to flank, but Drozo gets shut down by Captain Hack. And now eShock have taken a load of damage. They just have to try and back out of this. Hidan's trapped him though, and not even with those extra frames, he can't get out of that one. Now Awomniac are storming forward through Big Door and are completely locking down this CP2 as well.
Yeah, impressive mid on the back of a good performance by Tiamak that managed to make a lot of space for his team without even dying. This is very impressive as a roaming soldier. Like Ips used to say, like if you're a roamer soldier and you survive the mid, you're a bad roamer soldier. But Tiamak is not a bad roamer soldier, isn't he?
Yeah, but they do lose T-Mac just before they go into this push.
Fuck me. Fuck me, CX.
So now, I think it's going to stall the push.
They
Uber through, but they lose Flip on the door to Stickies. Wow, this is a bit of a car crash of a push. Captain Hax is just absolutely trapped him. Nico kills Tech as well. T-Mac has just respawned, but it only gives them 3 people. Exxon's trying to hide forward with Stickies, but he cannot get anyone. He's going to be chased down though, and they will catch Nico. And now a scout's trying to get on T-Mac and pressure them back, but he might go down. Drozo on low health, and they only just started the cap. But they are getting frags here, Reshock, and that should hold them in. But they have to be careful.
Sniper on play.
Sniper. Yeah, they're scoping it up. He then goes to jump in, but he gets juggled backwards. They're trying to pressure him out, but Tech takes him down, and now eShock are trapped in an awful position. Tech's going to kill Izzy as well. Amboard, 3-man for Tech. Scouts on him. Nico's going to come in and kill Tech to stop it. He's going to try and give a medic as well. They're all going for the medic. They actually get Flip instead. Flip eats for Rocket, saving his medic's life there.
Nobody's capping!
But they're all down, and they've not started capping CP2, so even though they had a huge numbers advantage, they can't really do anything with it, because there's no one to go forward and frag, and this will actually allow eShock to get some people up, and they will at least have 6 people, even though they have a big Uber disadvantage.
Yep, and Drosophil is trying to snipe now, but the Uber charge is popped on main. Straight away, the Demo and the Pocket Soldier are going in. Good defense by Degan, the Pyro play worked this time, and now CommanderX is forced to try to focus down Nick with his shotgun. He managed to get the frag in the end, but the exchange is actually very favorable for eShock Gaming. This is another fate push, I think, for Awomniac.
Yeah, they eventually managed Tech stayed alive for a long time, but they do get him from behind the point, and they pick off Exxon, who was trying to support him as well. So now it's just Flip, sort of a lone figure up top, and I think they know where he is as well. And he's now trapped up there, but eShock should be able to recap CP2 here. I'm not sure if Flip's just going to try a play maybe, try and get on the med. He lands a big shot on that scalp. He's outnumbered now, and Deegan comes to back up Nico.
So many players to destroy Flip, pretty much like in Guard, you know, in Paris when you go to insult someone, and then there is five of his brothers waiting for you in the dark,
yeah,
with knives and stuff.
Yeah.
Really watch Riverside is a very dangerous place indeed.
Yeah, it's the back alley of TF2. It's where the gangs like to hide. But they do actually get force taken into middle, so we're going to find ourselves in a bit of a seesaw position right now. It'll be interesting to see if eShock want to try some aggression where they've got the number advantage, but it looks like they're just going to hang back instead and just try and make it really difficult for Awomniac to come in. They have one Deegan's holding close by himself. They do actually force it just with spam. Deegan will probably go down underneath, but it looks like they will only lose one person. Nice work from eShock there, and now they've gained the advantage back, and we're just in a seesaw battle right now.
Very good. And CommanderX is trying to make the best out of this Uber shots, and he barely escapes on big door. But it looks like the eShock positioning is going to be on choke, and they are unsure of what they are doing. The positions of Awomniac on the big door are forcing eShock to rotate around. They are losing precious time, and now the Uber for Diabolzen is sticking to 50% already. So if eShock is going too slow, they could get destroyed. I know they have to flash both. Very bad between both and easy right there. And this is very easy for Awomniac to just bail out.
Yeah, complete waste of an Uber there. Like, it looked like they got in for free. Like, they kind of just forced their way in, so it didn't matter that they took a long time because they didn't have to use the Uber. But then there was some kind of miscommunication. I think Izzy maybe thought he called for it when he didn't or something. And now we're going to see Awomniac Uber back in. Going to chase out, and they will catch Hidan. The scout's trapped in as well. He's going to get chased down, but he might just about. No, he can't. That's going to be 3 frags they get. And even though eShock have got the Uber advantage, they've got nowhere near enough numbers to do anything with it.
Just get smashed on during Ubers. Like we can see the experience of the Awomniac main called CommanderX. When eShock pops on an advantage, they get 1 frag, maybe 0. When Awomniac pops, they always get something in return, you know. And now Degan is playing Pyro once again, and this is the exact same position during the afternoon when eShock was not learning from their mistakes, like having only 1 Pyro on defense was a bit light on the defense when we see some kind of Yankee teams having like an engineer, a heavy, a sentry, a Pyro, you know.
Yeah, like a full Highlander setup, yeah. But it looks like they didn't want to go with their Uber advantage, and now we're going to see the Uber exchange. Both scouts come in, but Izzy had that Uber for ages, so they're just going to force no scouts straight back out. Neither team really takes much damage, and now here comes Tech with the Reaper. Soldier's going to jump a point, but he's denied, but Tech's gone water right now. Tech's coming up behind on water, but he will get shut down as well. Another nice defense from eShock here, holding it, and now they can start moving forward and pushing out. I think Flip is up top, but I think no, he's just falling back, so we should be pretty comfortable for eShock. All they need to do is not catch all this damage from Exxon, and they should be able to get up there. They might even catch Captain Hacks, and he will go down as well, and there's really nothing in these Ubers either. So eShock might even be able to keep going with the Pocket Soldier down.
They are. Look at Exxon's positioning on the log run. He's already setting himself up to either make a huge double sticky jump to kill Izzy or get out. And it looks like Exxon is not on drugs enough as he thinks it's better to back off instead of going in and dying for nothing. And it looks like Awomniac are gonna play the Uber exchange game.
Yeah, it's all those delays as Exxon's actually sobered up a bit for this final. And now we see Board powering through. And they've got quite deep behind them here before they're going to have to pop right now for eShock. And they do pop. Board's down low, sort of pretty low health. but they're going to force Diablo to multi a lot out of this as well, but he
Oh,
actually gets caught, and so does Board, and now the chase is on for Izzy. Izzy's trapped in, and now the chase looked like it was really good. But now everyone just has to sacrifice to try and get near Diablo, but can't. They killed one person at choke, but it's going to be so hard for the scouts to come through onto that choke point, so they might just have to fall out. Wow, nice work from Droso, one-on-one flip. Yeah, and now he's fighting the soldier as well, and Droso might have just bought enough time and distraction for the rest of his team to respawn and come in. Here they come. Loads of pressure right now on the choke. Diablo's going to go down, T-Mac's going to go down. They're going to keep chasing through and get Captain Hack.
Oh.
Really nice work from Droso to set up a repush there.
What a player. You may be right, it may be his time to shine.
Yeah, I told you, 11th land lucky.
He shared the board sack, the board hacks. All that he done was only a plot, a distraction to get Droso to have the axe set up, unseen.
Yeah, and now like we see Awomniac have failed 2 pushes to last, I think, maybe 2, 3, something like that, and they were not able to cap it. Now they've been rolled all the way back to their own last, and eShock now have a chance with full Uber advantage to convert the round here. So let's see if eShock can do what Awomniac couldn't as they come down the dangerous riverside area. Gonna Uber in straight away. Scouts are going water. But there's only one player in water, and they've not really got a lot of frags so far. They do get X on, but there's a Pyro and Heavy on the point. The Highlander class is coming out, and that's going to shut him down. He then kills himself with stickies, and Captain Hacked is going to clean up the rest.
Hashtag 244 heads suicide.
Yeah, Captain Hacked 3 frags on Riverside there. Really nice.
Of messing the focus fire, like the call for eShock seemed to be to get the player underneath, and then the player Uber that went above the point, I believe it was Degen, just completely ignored the point and went under to get the focus. And now Droso!
Oh wow, Droso! Swapped onto Sniper, gets 2 frags straight away. And Soldier's going to try and jump on him now. T-Mac will get him at the cost of his life, and that's basically 3 frags they've traded for Droso now. And now there's so much pressure on Choke, Tech can't get out. Exxon and Diablo just have to run away, and Diablo's just leaving Exxon. Exxon really probably should have sticky jumped away. Now he's going to get picked off as well. Diablo does have full Uber, but I imagine they're going to try pretty hard to force it. Actually, it looks like Awomniac want to go forward with this. They take quite a while to kill Board though.
Back up.
And there's now a player behind. Deegan is taken down by T-Mac. And now Awomniac can maybe keep this push going. Captain Hax is going to try and jump forward, and there's not too much pressure on him, so he should be okay. And we see Droso's now respawning on Scout as well, so we don't have to worry about that. He's in fact trying to get behind them, but he is shut down, outnumbered in lobby. And really back and forth, no one's capped around yet.
Yep, and I get the feeling that the team that will get this round, we have a huge momentum and mental boost to go in the rest of the games, and this is typical from eShock. Sometimes they play very well on the start, and then they just lose concentration, and nobody has checked Captain Hux. Captain Hux gets a clean force onto Easy. This is the easiest force of his life, most likely.
Yeah, but they still managed to catch T-Mac out in lobby, and they still want to keep walking forward. But if they're quick now, Diablo's 10% away from Uber. If they go in quickly, and if they already have a soldier in love, they can maybe catch him. Diablo has Uber now. No, he doesn't. Board kills him. Takes him down. Now eShock are going to fly forward, flooding players in. Tech has respawned. Tech has an awful lot of work to do. T-Mac has respawned as well, but there's a scout on the point, and eShock take the first round.
What? Javalzen is gonna be bashed if his team lose 2,000 euros because of him on this drop.
2,000 oh god, the 2,000 euro drop.
That's not something you want to make as medic, right?
No, that's not a good nickname to have. And now we go on to another middle. Exon's putting out some pretty nice damage, keeping them suppressed, but eShock have a couple of players hiding underneath waiting to go. And they actually get Tech as well, and they've baited the scouts to the floor, which has allowed to kind of go aggressive.
Droso is plus forwarding on the truck.
Well, he's killed Exxon, but Captain Hax is able to protect his medic. Now Board's trying to fight, but they have no heals here, eShock. They're still trying. Hedan's gone forward, Captain Hax gets him, but Nico's able to get his medic, and Board gets the shotgun kill. Now it's a one-on-one, and Flip's going to take it, actually. Board is getting the health back at his choke as well, as Flip waits for the health pack on his choke. Board's actually going to go forward without the health pack, and now Flip's coming on here. And Board's just going to get peppered down now. 6 HP, gets forced out.
Are we going to play another mid, CommanderX?
I think so. I think eShock should go for this. They have heals, and Awomniac don't. I don't know why they've been so passive about it. They really had an opportunity to go there with Izzy getting there sooner.
That's a shame indeed, but very good performance by Drozo once again on this mid clutching and destroying the heavy damage dealer. If CommanderX is the main caller of this team, Exxon is really the impact player, the equivalent of some kind of rugbyman player. You know, like they take the ball, they go forward, they don't look around to pass the ball, they just hammer down, and if they can manage to get Exxon down consistently, this is a huge step forward to the victory.
Yeah, now we see they're really putting the pressure on here, and eShock have taken over middle without using Uber, but that time has allowed Diablo to get his Uber up, as long as he remembers to pop it this time. So they lose Tech on the flank, and now it looks like they're trying to pressure him. There's a load of damage at Choke, and CommanderX actually going to pick for Roma. They do pop off eShock, and they have lots of players again. When eShock seems to pop their Ubers, Hedan and Board go down to very low health, and they've killed the flanks. Now it's going to be so difficult for them to get out. Exxon does huge damage, combining with Flip to get a free K. He pops as well. It kind
Only Deegan's alive anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of a free pop since they were sure to kill Izzy anyway. And now Deegan just needs to get out of here really. Surely
he looks like Deegan is going for the play.
2 jumps. He gets 1 rocket. He does not get any more damage though, and Diablo actually defends himself there. And now
I get smashed, Deegan.
Now they're going to have an opportunity to push last with Uber advantage, or maybe even go straight away with 1 pick, but I think they will wait.
Be the momentum shift the Awomniac roster needs. It looks like T-Mac is scouting the riverside area. So far there is nobody on the field, and this time Drozo is playing heavy. Where's the pyro setup for Deegan? Deegan just respawned and is coming as pyro right now.
Yeah, he is. It looks like both times I think Awomniac have pushed last, they've gone through that sort of shutter door in the middle, and it's been quite easy for them to deal with again with a pyro. But this time it looks like they want to go from.
They go shutter.
No, they're going from the shut again. No, yeah, and the pyro is absolutely crushing them. They kill Board, and they do kill Deegan here. This might actually work out if they can kill the heavy and the demo quickly. And they're starting to stack as well. It's going to be hard for Hedan to defend this. There's a scout coming out, but Awomniac are able to tie it back up, make it 1-1.
What do you think of eShock's setup right there, like having the heavy and the pyro both on the same side?
I mean, it's not the worst idea, but the thing is, like, with Hedan there as well, like, Hedan maybe needs to be in water or something, because, like, it's just like, they kill one person, then the target they need to focus next is just directly in front of them, and they kill that guy, and then it's just directly in front of them again. It doesn't make the attacking team think much. But now in this middle, Deegan tries to go aggressive early, and he goes down, but he does allow Hedan to get space onto the point, and I'm actually going to pick Tech. And it's awful position here from Awomniac. They're absolutely pinned in. And wow, Nico and Droso getting a frag apiece. Awomniac are going to try and come back in, but that's probably a little bit foolish. T-Mac is going to be able to survive, and they might have delayed it, but eShock will
Hedan is behind.
Push quickly. I don't know why Hedan is so far behind. He will go down. But Droso here is just absolutely beast moded through into Flip. He's going to try and chase down the medic, but Tech has regrouped with his medic, and we will take it down. And now Tech's going on Izzy, but cannot get him. And Diablo still doesn't have his Uber, but I think they might have lost track of now they had advantage, and when Diablo wasn't healing and everything.
More importantly, they did not have scouts to cap the point and to carry on forward during all of this.
Yeah, so it's now going to be equal Ubers, and it looks like Awomniac want to take quite an aggressive peeking into the lobby, but they're going to be forced away by the two sort of eShock. And now this is, it's these sort of situations, like if eShock can convert around here, if you can do that consistently, that's the sort of stuff that can win you maps, if you can consistently convert these sort of last pushes. But it looks like they have Droso and Sniper, they're just going to wait for him to get a pick.
Yeah, I don't think he has been spotted. He has hit some spam rocket. Now he calls medic, so the Awomniac roster have heard him for sure. Where is he gonna go? They can find the frag on Exxon, but it might not be. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They can just go straight away.
Ooh.
And they're going on the shutter door. But why do they pop? Since there is no stickies, like maybe a bit of a foolish pop here. And CommanderX is playing the block game. Hopefully for Easy Tech, he's not blocking him. But the Uber is so much better.
They've all gone behind. Oh my god! Wow. Izzy baits the entire Awomniac team forward to get the medic frag, while the rest of the team just pushed Riverside. Like, it was a bit of a... Because they, like, I think they got early picks on Riverside, I think, they kind of didn't worry about it so much, and then when the repush came in, just completely exposed, and once again, eShock have taken the lead in this opening map of the Gamers Assembly Grand Final.
Making the best out of the worst situation. And on this mid, Hedan is not opting to jump on the point. Oh yes, he does. He actually just jumps forward. He's going for the kill. CommanderX is actually dangerously exposed to the French/Portuguese demo man. but he does not manage to connect. He connects only with Flip, and now he's isolated, and Easy has wisely backed out on Chuck, and it looked like the hidden play of jumping forward was a bit too ambitious, and now Exxon is doing the same. Is doing the same kind of YOLO plays, juking both for forever basically. But he's down to like 20 health. Exxon goes down now, but he has bought so much time for his team. And look at what
wow, Diablo's so low, he's not got Uber yet! Complete overextension from Awomniac's gonna lead to me all like the demo, the pocket, the medic, all going down, and Izzy wasn't forced at any point during that. Exxon's jump was unsuccessful when T-Mac gets absolutely denied. Wow.
The cheater rockets from both destroys T-Mac on display. I know the French team eShort Gaming is looking to put some kind of fist in the face of Awomniac's team, and Awomniac are in the ropes. They are not even on the second point right now.
Yeah, they kind of show themselves top, but they get forced straight back.
Yeah.
And only 40%. Surely eShort have a big chance. It's Droson that goes down though. They still have a big advantage. They can still push as long as Tech doesn't get too many more picks. And we do have I think Flip on Pyro too. Yeah.
Only a Pyro setup, so no heavy, no sentry gun, no nothing. And the shutter door plays.
Yeah, they're coming through the shutter door though, and Flipper's done so much work denying that Uber, and that is barely in at all. Nico tries to take
on the point.
Deegan's on the point as well. He baits them forward and trades with Tech, but the rest of his team aren't pushing. The rest of his team should be pressuring at that point, but they've just left. Dizzy and Hidan just left them.
I don't understand these guys. Like, what is the deal with pushing shutter door all the time, man?
I don't know, but a scout has got behind, but he's going to face two people. He's going to take an all-mighty effort from Droso, and Droso's just going to back out, I think. Maybe. Thinking about it. He's going to come out now. Yeah. Now we see a soldier launching for Izzy, but he's going to get absolutely smashed.
So this is a 5-on-6 situation, plus a 25% Uber advantage for CommanderX and his boys. No need to jump anywhere. The roamer is dead, so they can keep the Uber and push on the flank right now. Where are the E-Shock combo? The E-Shock combo find themselves a bit sandwiched behind the Awomniac combo and the Awomniac flank, and the Ubers are not triggered. Very good exchange for CommanderX right now.
Yeah, but we always see in these Uber situations that Awomniac always seems to get the better of it, but
not this time.
Hidan's chasing him pretty heavily, but a scout has got choke. Board's got his shotgun now. He gets one nice shotgun on, but Tech still survives on 9 HP. And now Hidan can't find the pipes on below HP Tech. And they're just going to have to regroup on CP2. But it looks like Awomniac want to try and pressure Big Door already.
Maybe with a bit more FPS, you think he would have hit this pipe?
Yeah, maybe. But instead, he just gets taken down, and they just pincer Hidan and Deegan. But luckily for them, Izzy was able to get out. So maybe they can still hold last, but there's still 10 seconds for their Demo Man and Roma before they can respawn. So
Exxon does not want to wait.
Yeah, they're going straight away. Exxon in. T-Max jumped. He's going to get on to Izzy. Can't find the second rocket though, and will survive. Maybe they have enough time to get the Uber. Diablo's about to get his now. And it looks like they want to push. But if they push straight away, maybe they can catch him, but they've taken too long. And they're going to go shutter again. Who would have seen that one coming?
This time, at least they Uber scout in order to deal with an eventual Pyro. And this Uber is actually not nice at all for Diablo and CommanderX. And the Awomniac team is forced to scatter in order to buy enough time for Diablo then to escape.
Yeah, it turns into a bit of a DM fight, and now it's only Tech left in, sort of fighting the scout and lobby. Hidan's going to walk forward. Cannot hit any of these pipes, though. Droso will eventually win the one-on-one, but it's bought him a bit of time. But they should be able to cap CP2 here, hopefully, before the Awomniac spawns come in. They've not got any cap time yet, and Exxon looks like he wants to challenge.
He done, indeed. All of this time lost for this kind of pipes of pipe aim. This is maybe a bit too much. And now the Awomniac spawns are up, and everything Awomniac wants is to see eShock trying to push out of the lobby onto their 6 members. But eShock are not that dumb, and they won't do it. So right now we're gonna see a Nubel reset. Will T-Mac go for a force? It looks like
He's just walking in! He's just walking in! But he just decides not to jump. Thinks he can just stroll on in, and Nico and Droso shut him down.
I guess he had no information on where the scouts were maybe, and he wanted to pick first, but why not just jump and see and find for yourself? Hashtag YOLO.
Yeah. Tech's on sniper now, and he's walked up onto the balcony. But Izzy's pushing is pretty good, making it difficult for Tech to get the shot. But they're going to have to keep the pressure on Tech now, because eventually Tech will hit one of these shots if he can get enough room, and he keeps peeking. And there's no one particularly close to Riverside to shut him down. He's going to keep peeking, and it looks like Nico's maybe gotten too close. He's going to go down to 40 health, 10 HP, and Captain Hacks will get the pick. Oh wow! Tech gets the fully charged body shot as well at the same time. And surely Awomniac going to be able to convert in this now. It's just a matter of finding the frags with the invulnerability.
Did you see where Easy was? I have no idea. He was just near the shutter door, like near the wooden crate. I have no idea how Tech connected that shot before dying to Drozo, I guess. Amazing material.
It seems like every time a medic drops for you, the other team wins a game.
Oh, so are you implying that there is a correlation between heals and success?
It's too early to say right now.
It's amazing. I guess it's a big change in the meta game, right?
Now it's the eShock trying to go aggressive on their side, but T-Mac's going to predict that perfectly and shut down Izzy straight away. Now eShock are still kind of trying to go aggressive, and they actually get a lot of nice damage off, considering quite a few of their players are on the low ground. But Awomniac still have heals on Captain Hats and Exxon, but it's going to be difficult for them to get in through that spam. But it looks like Exxon wants to maybe try it. He's spamming his way in. He knows the eShock players even can't heal up. Yeah. And now they should be able to walk in pretty easily as
they will go soon. Yeah, they will go soon as soon as their flank is back operational. And now the flank is in position, and that will most likely trigger Captain Axe play. There is the trap is that very early for Idan, and I guess Drozo is sniping from the big door.
And now they know about it as well with that frag onto Exxon. They're going to do a lot of damage, and he's actually going to get a body shot to Captain Hacks as well, and that's really going to force him back. They're going to get a third soldier here, and this is not much of an Uber push at all.
No. And indeed, Diablos then just choose to bail out as soon as Exxon died. I know this gives eShock a good opportunity, but no, they pop on the Scott, but they pop completely blindly, and now the Scots are completely scattered. Tech gets completely demolished on the skybox of the riverside of the big door. I always mispronounce the names of these areas, like Big Door, Riverside.
Yeah, Diablo's eventually going to get spammed down as well now, and so is Flip. That's 2 frags for free. They lose Nico, and T-Mac tries to go aggressive, but he cannot get anywhere near there. He is now just for respawning Tech alive, and Tech has an almighty job on his hands. He's going to try and focus down this soldier. He kills the soldier, but goes down to 8 HP, and then he gets body shot by Drozo, and eShock take the lead once again.
Yep. This is 3-2, and there is only 5 minutes left, so you might be closer in your predictions than I was, but at least I won the time.
No, we were on about that. My FPS was wrong.
Yeah, I still have to think about an excuse for the wrong pronostics. Let's send the mid CommanderX, do the mid instead, and I will find out an excuse.
Yeah, Hidan's going to do that thing he does where he always jumps on the point, tries to control the high ground, and Awomniac don't have an answer for it right now. T-Mac gets shut down, so he can't jump him. And they just are absolutely pinning Awomniac out of his mid. Someone needs to counter Hidan's jump, or at least challenge him. Give Awomniac a chance, and their teammates to get a chance to get in. And now they're still moving forward, and they actually get Diablo. Nico gets in from behind, like from lower, I think.
Yep.
Kills him off, and Awomniac really need a big play from someone to bring themselves back into this round. And Captain Hacks does not have it.
May the mighty Awomniac be completely out of steam. Will we have a game on our own? Find out on the 4 minutes left on this TF cast of the Gamers Assembly Finals. Yeah, I can hype stuff as well.
Wow, Hidan tries to jump Exxon, and I think Exxon actually airshots him. But Hidan has a buff and too much health and will go down.
Yeah, too much FPS to be killed by the 60 FPS Exxon. Don't play on a monitor sword, it might have been monitor.
And they're just powering through now, focusing down frags. We're going to drop and focus for point right now. T-Mac tries to challenge him, and there's too many eShock players. And eShock have just made it 4-2. There's 4 minutes left, it's still possible. But Awomniac need to change up the mids. They need to counter Hidan somehow. Someone needs to challenge him.
Indeed. So let's watch if T-Mac can get something done. T-Mac can destroy pretty easily, but we have seen that it does not matter if Awomniac have still 5 members, and this is exactly the same scenario. T-Mac can find the frag on easy without losing even his buff. It looks like the shift has been done.
Oh wow! Yeah. Well, I said they needed to counter it, and that was exactly what they have done. I would not be surprised if we see eShock respawn on a host of Sentry, Heavy, Pyro, all this kind of stuff. All they need to do is not lose 2 rounds in the next 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Sounds like a very reasonable goal to have. And they have an Engineer, they're also building a Sentry, they have Deegan on Pyro. In comes the Uber from Main. Deegan's doing a pretty good job of reflecting the back though. Deegan's wasted so much of this Uber, but T-Max is coming from Riverside. And we do get 3 frags out of it, but it is still the level 1 sentry up. It will go down now. Only 2 people left to buy. Surely Awomniac are going to finish this cap. We need to finish it quickly. They're doing what they can. Board's trying to delay it. It will go to 4-3, and that was what? 1 minute and 30-second round?
Yep, a TCM round, indeed. Channeling the mighty bite in CommanderX's mind.
Wow, yeah, just Awomniac, if they can keep this steam going, they have maybe even time to win it.
Oh yeah,
straight out.
Yeah, they can.
Hedan's going really defensive in this mid, just
Yeah,
sticking it up. Doesn't what they just don't, all they need to do is just not lose. Here goes T-Mac aggressively. He's denied. Captain Hax comes in aggressively as well, and they do get some nice frags. They lose 4 people, only Droso and Izzy. And Droso's stuck in. Izzy's going to run back to last. Awomniac are still building their Uber. They are on the chase as well. Izzy is going up top, but he's going to be... I think there's someone going behind him. In comes Captain Hax on the balcony. His direct rocket. He's got the shotgun out. He will finish him off. There's now 2 minutes left, and Awomniac suddenly have all the time in the world.
Will E-Shock be renamed E-Shock officially after this lab? I don't know, man. But the shutter door push... These teams must have been a bet set somewhere on the most shutter door push they can do. And Hidan is forced inside spawn. The stickies will be dealt with. It's now a 5-on-3 situation for the red team. Hidan is stepping up on the point now, but he's getting smashed. 1 minute 30 seconds.
They can
it's
still
totally
win it.
doable.
Wow, like... I don't know what's happened. E-Shock have choked so hard in these last 4 minutes. Like, it was completely in their control. They had some constant nice plays, really strong middles. But as soon as they changed their middles up and just tried to slow it down, you know, play it a bit safer, Awomniac have punished them very hard. And now E-Shock find themselves having to fight for this middle. They've gone aggressive instead this time. Completely denied T-Mac, not even getting on point. They're going to focus on Captain Hax now. And now the middles are all going E-Shock's. There's 1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah,
they've left Izzy versus a scout, but Izzy's juked tech completely, and Deegan's able to clean him up. And now they need to start capping. They're going to chase down this scout out as well, and I think E-Shock might actually have a chance. Actually, so Exxon's blocking mid. Exxon's blocking mid, but he's been knocked to the ground. Nico will just about win. There's 40 seconds left. They're going to have one chance at this push. Exxon is down right now. They should go.
Will it be a shutter door push?
Nico's
That's the
capping.
question.
Of course it's going to be a shutter door push. There's no other push. There's no other way into Gully Wash Pass. They make their way through to this Pyro. They're trying to focus down the Pyro. They've got no frags so far with this Uber. It's just going to be the M fight for this last point. They get T-Mac. They get Flip. They're powering forward. Assault is going to drop to the point. They're baiting them onto the point. They're all going onto the point. E-Shock are going to take it in the dying seconds. I can't believe it.
No, me neither. Wow.
What was that? 3 rounds in 4 minutes?
Oh yes. After a very back and forth game, it looks like E-Shock are winning the basketball stuff. Maybe we were right in waiting forever to see this game.
Yeah, that was almost worth the wait. Wow.
What a finish! What a finish in this game.
That was incredible. That was.
Yep, it is.
The times for like so right, so there are 4 rounds, it's 2-2, okay? From the 5th round takes 2 minutes, 6th round 1.5 minute, 1 minute 13 seconds, 1 minute 10 seconds, 1 minute 19 seconds for the last rounds.
What? I've
like
honestly
5
never
1
seen
and a bit
this.
minute rounds in a row.
I've honestly never seen this. It's now a reverse choke for Awomniac.
Wow.
Getting parried, getting full parried by E-Shock right there, as it was in Street Fighter. And I guess we have some logs going on the stream. Do you see anything? I see some suspicious performance. Yes.
I see some especially high numbers from board. Top damage, 29 frags to 15 deaths. What makes me kind of laugh, like, of all these kills board got, like, he got 3 scout frags, 2 demo frags, you know, 5 medic frags, decent, and then he killed 17 soldiers. Like, just completely decimating sort of T-Mac and Captain Hax. Yeah, just keeping, like, you saw on middles, like, other than those 2 rounds Awomniac got to the end, like, T-Mac and Captain Hax got denied really hard. They got cleaned up so quickly, it was so hard for them to get damage done.
Yep, and I'm calling the fake as Hidan as over 244 DPM. At 262, despite having only 244 frames per second. But Captain Axe is taking so much damage. Like, he's pretty much an old school pocket, you know, like
11,000 damage is so much. It's so
yeah,
much.
it reminds me a bit of when Zeboza used to play pocket for Broder. You know, like he had 50% of the heals, but he took all game long like 12k damage.
Yeah, well, you saw
kind
like
of
Captain Axe, I
performance.
think, got 12k heals on that one.
Yep.
Like,
It's not outputting as much as the tanks. So and as well, Flip and Tech, sorry, are being outclassed. Being outclassed this time by Drozo. Drozo playing out of his mind, 27 frags, 77 damage per minute. What is happening, Drozo? You played bad during the whole LAN, and now you're gonna make us believe that you can destroy these kids.
yeah,
I don't understand.
Like, I don't know. Like, you know, what I said before the game. Like, I thought Gully Wash would be a bit of a write-off, but you know, Sunshine is a bit of a new map, a bit of a wild card pick. You know, maybe here is where Reshot can upset them.
Yep, and as you mentioned, you said that it would be close. It would be a close game, especially on Sunshine. And now Ishok are coming into the newer map that Captain Axe has not practiced at all.
Yeah,
and
like,
if they still win this map, if they win this map, Awomniac are out.
Yeah, like that's it. They get the money. Like what, like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 euros.
Yep.
Wow.
I think it's two. Yeah, I think it's 2k, 2k something for the winners.
Yeah, like maybe 2.5 or something. But that is still a shed load of money.
Oh, I can't believe what I just saw in this last 10 minutes.
It's crazy.
Amazing, yeah, indeed. Now it looks like we're gonna have some kind of a little break. What do we do in this case? Do we stay live, or do we do a small break on stream? What do you prefer?
Are they taking a break as well?
I don't know. I'm checking right now, but it doesn't seem so because they're on scene, you know. But I have no way of checking if the game has been live already. I'm gonna check actually right now.
Okay. Meanwhile, back over on the log front, we see Diablo with like significantly less deaths, like 5 less deaths than Izzy, you know, a notable amount. But Izzy has only 1 less Uber, and he puts out like pretty much the same heals, like maybe like I think 600 less across the whole map, which is nothing really. Like a really tiny difference. So even though he's dying more, he's like in the thick of it, putting out the heals.
Like Diablo sometimes he's scared of committing to fights, you know, like a Merlin would do. He's like running away very easily, and I think that's why he has so few deaths. But as long as he's outputting the heals, maybe it's not that much of a matter for Awomniac roster. I don't know. I think they need to keep. I think they weren't expecting a deathmatch performance so great for that, and maybe the setup is not favoring them. I don't know. But either way, they have few minutes to collect themselves and to put a good fight onto Sunshine, because otherwise they're gonna lose their first LAN.
Yeah, and the LAN with the most to win at it. Yeah.
Yep, I've never seen Awomniac lose a French LAN where they were in. You know. They were always the winners of the LAN they participated into. So yeah, big up to all the spectators that are on the arena. Big up to all the viewers. It's now 23 past 31. Here I go. This language is so hard, man.
I'm sure your English is much better than my French.
Don't you want to do the cast in French instead?
No. All I would do is I would just say the players' names and just get louder and louder as they do good stuff. Like Droso!
It works, man. It works actually pretty good. Like you are hyping stuff. That's what a good caster does.
I wish my throat wasn't so sore though. My throat is like all charred from a drinking.
Yeah, that's the whole core. Yeah. Just casters problems.
A steady supply of Strepsils and Easter eggs to help. I don't think the Easter eggs help him much at all. It's just kind of drying out my throat.
Do you have to work tomorrow as well?
Yeah, not till late though, like 5:30 till midnight.
Alright. That's okay. It looks like
Could be
the good
worse.
luck have been exchanged. David, if you hear us, it's time to go back on live. And this is CP Sunshine, Team Fortress TV, Gamers Assembly Day 2, Grand Finals between eShock eSport and Awomniac, and the surprise of everyone, eShock eSport are leading.
Yeah, we see the Demons exchanging damages right now on the middle. Board's going to give a high ground early, but it looks like T-Mac actually wants to initiate the aggression on that right-hand side. And they will set up a pick onto Droso. Board gets picked off up top as well. And now the chase is on to try and get onto Izzy, but Izzy is running away with his demo man. Hedan's desperately trying to throw out pipes to stop this scab. And he's gone a different way from his medic. He will eventually go down, surely. Yep, Hedan will get picked by Tech, but he should have bought Izzy enough time to get out on last. If Izzy can finally walk up these steps. As Tech just takes a peek to see if he can catch the medic out. Izzy's only 25% away though, so he should be able to get it in time.
Yep. Now the Scots are getting the time cap they need. So there is no shutter door to push this last. So they won't be pushed. They won't push all the time from the same entrance. It looks like a top left push in the defender's perspective, but Izzy gets his charge jack in the neck of time, and this is too much for T-Mac. T-Mac creators of frustration of not getting the easy frag. And now CommanderX is down. No soldiers are up.
And there's players behind, both scabs are behind here. Exxon and Tech are going to go down. And now it looks like Droso is still fighting. He's got the backup of his other scab. Nice arrows to keep Flip healed up there. But they are going to force him out of CP2 and push him all the way back. But actually T-Mac spots an opportunity to pick off Hedan. And Awomniac might want to push this really soon.
Yep. Oh, it looks like eShock eSport are staying on the choke, and there is soldiers incoming over this little tree, and T-Mac gets completely minced by Degan, and now this is Exxon's reply, a pipe just in the head of both, and 2 frags are found by Tech. Maybe Tech has woken up after maybe some kind of afternoon sleep, you know, by having won the winner brackets final. They had a very big break. But no, CommanderX is very angry. He wants his money. He has not come here for nothing. 2,000 euros won't be enough to cover for the beer expense on this weekend for CommanderX, and it's now 2 on 2 situation. But T-Mac is stepping up on the point. He's trying to counter jump. What was that?
Scored on the way out, yeah. But Awomniac take the lead for, I think, maybe the first time in this matchup, in this grand final.
Weren't they in the lead in the first map at some point? I don't recall, but no, maybe you're right. Yeah.
eShock went up each time, like, they kept tying it, Awomniac, but they never actually took the lead. But on this map, it's a different story, and they are able to take the lead. Now it's even Demoman exchanging stickies as always, and this time Deegan's going to try and go aggressive early to force the frag onto the scout, but he can't actually get the frag. And now they're short-manned on mid. Hedan's going to try and walk forward and put out damage, but can't get anything done. Board will kill Captain Hacks, but now the chase is on. T-Mac's going to kill Board off. And the chase is on for Izzy, and Izzy is in a lot of trouble. They are all committing to chasing instead of capping the middle point. Izzy's going to try and go lower, but someone's going the other way to cut him off. And Exxon will eventually get it. But Nico got Diablo.
And Exxon?
What? Nico
what a play by God's hand.
Yeah, just completely saves the round for them there. Stops Awomniac taking any kind of Uber to last. And they should even be able to hold on to CP2 as well.
Yeah, this is amazing. I wouldn't have believed that eShock would be able to hold their CP2, but it happened. And now the heals are back in field at the same time. Nobody has opted to swap to crits right now. eShock eSport are playing a very good game of TF2 right now, and it looks like Awomniac are putting the fight onto the mid, on the little cafe area. Degan dies once again to Tech. Also is forced to run the tail between his legs. But the setup for eShock is still very good despite being down 1 player.
Yeah, they're putting quite a lot of spam on and just stopping Awomniac coming in straight away. Awomniac have a small Uber advantage, and I think they're going to try and go free choke before either team has Uber. But they catch a pipe, so one soldiers can't come in at all, so T-Mac just curves his jump out to safety. And they're taking a much sort of slower, more careful approach in this push Awomniac. And they just keep getting shut down with spam, and they're in fact going to lose T-Mac to Droso and Nico combining on the flank. Now maybe even eShock will try a push.
Yep. The roamer down for Awomniac. Not much else happening right now. Idan and Exxon are exchanging spam, but Exxon can... But Idan destroys completely Exxon with the 244 FPS stickies of God.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the running gag during the whole final, and now they're gonna push CommanderX.
Yeah, they get the Uber out as well, and Izzy's gonna save Board. And now Board's gonna try and chase, but they do actually cut off one of it. T-Mac's gonna jump behind. Nice play from T-Mac there to distract for chase onto his medic. It will cost him his life, and actually even Izzy kills him in the end. But it will allow his medic to get out. Nice play from T-Mac.
Now this is still a 5-on-5 situation. Both Ubers have been reset. ESPORT are still in control of the mid. What is dueling with Exxon? Exxon is wisely backing out of the Belgian cheating soldier. Cheating, sorry, the accused of cheating. Excuse me, my tongue, yeah, my tongue slipped.
Deegan's hiding on mid here. He's surely going to get Diablo as well. No one checked for Deegan. And he's going to just give these team a massive Uber advantage. And now Captain Hack's going to try and go aggressive. But he can't even get close to Izzy. Bit of a undynamic play there from Captain Hacks. It's really obvious, you know, one player, 3 players to focus in, pretty easy to deal with. And now eShock should be able to take middle for free. All we have to do is not walk on his stickies. Here comes T-Mac though. T-Mac gets 1 rocket, 2 rockets, completely denied. They just throw one soldier at a time. It's really easy for eShock here. I think Awomniac maybe need to try something a little bit more creative.
Belgian soldiers, man. Their shots when it counts.
Yeah.
Belgian players all together. And now eShock ESPORT have a sizable advantage. It's 50%, and when you push on this way on CP Sunshine, you are very close to the escape routes, and that's what Idan is doing. Diabol's down to 10, down to 5 health. He dodges the spam rocket completely blindly. What is happening?
Yeah, but Nico's going to finish the frag, and now they're ploughing forward to last, and eShock should be able to cap this pretty comfortably, and that they will do, and they tie it up now. 1-1, 7 minutes into this second map. eShock want to finish it in 2 maps.
Yeah, they have what it takes to do it. And also the pressure is on Awomniac's side. Maybe for the first time during the whole LAN, they have to play their A game if they want to win, and if they want the cash prize. What's gonna happen on this mid? It looks like Exxon is opting for a passive approach.
Yeah, and T-Mac's going to go nice and early, but he gets countered by Droso and forced back. But Captain Hacks has taken the high ground, but he's getting forced off and down to low HP. Both soldiers and Demo on low HP for Awomniac here. It's going to be really difficult. Really, they should just get out. Tech's trapped way too deep, and now eShock are tempted to chase. They have a scout coming flank. Awomniac are doing a good job of covering all the angles of their retreat. We're going to have an Uber v Uber situation, but eShock are going to push straight through flowers while Captain Hacks and Tech still respawn, and it should allow eShock to get in pretty easily. And Board's leading the charge. Right. He's taken a lot of damage though, Board, but they're making a lot of ground, and they actually forced the Uber off early. But T-Mac is going behind. He's going to try and focus everyone, but Board comes back. Nice work from Board.
No, it's a 5-on-6 situation. Yeah, eShock wants to engage the two soldiers of Board, and they can combine to get the frag onto Exxon. And no, without a demo man, this is a dire situation for Awomniac. Captain X can't find the door backwards. Not play the map a lot. The 3-on-6 situation in favor of eShock ESPORT. Can eShock ESPORT do it and get in the lead? We're gonna find out right now.
Yeah, they take down Board, but it's opened up space for Droso. Droso's going to get 2. Exxon's respawned, but he's doing a lot of damage to both of them. 2 frags for Exxon. Exxon might be able to save this himself. He gets 3. Exxon has absolutely demolished the entire eShock team. And they will eventually kill Izzy and this other scout, probably. There we go. Captain Hacks eventually gets the final 2 frags, but Exxon absolutely saved that point for his team there. 3 frags, no heals, just out of nothing, completely stopping the aggression.
Exxon is shooting his lungs out of his body, shouting to his team to push forward. They see the Droso sniper, but it's not CP processed. The sightlines are not that good on that map. And Droso realizes this and backs off wisely. No Ubers are on the field, and it's a 6-on-6 situation. Still 20 minutes to go.
Yeah, you see Droso getting on the high ground now, though. That's going to be difficult, but actually the soldiers from Awomniac have already jumped in.
Exxon's behind!
They want to take the DM fight because Droso can't put out as much damage, but they will clean up Exxon and Tech. But there's another player behind, a scout, down to 3 HP. Izzy gets the arrow kill, combines with Hidan, but there's more people coming to try and frag them. but they're going to get stuffed back by the spam from Hidan, keeping his medic safe now. Good work from Hidan. And now they're all moving into Cafe here, but they might get caught out by the Uber. This could be absolutely devastating for eShock. Captain Hax just needs to find a shotgun. Any shotgun, Captain. There we go. T-Mac saves the day and cleans up both frags. Captain Hax had them pincered in, and now they're going to combine to take down Board, and they should be able to plough through the remaining eShock players who will have to fall back to last.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
As I believe Twiggy has died.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm back.
Yeah? Basically, yeah, I don't know if you saw it, but eShock got completely caught out, like small Uber advantage for Awomniac and Captain Hax, and T-Mac just punished them really hard, so now eShock are stuck on their last. No Uber, but they do have Deegan on Pyro.
I have a sentry gun as well.
Yeah,
I'm
really,
not sure that
he was
Awomniac has scouted the sentry gun already.
Nico's behind. Nico's going to start a cap as this push comes. No, the push isn't even in yet, so Nico might just get picked up, but Nico's going to run away. But he's forced to fight a 1-on-2, really tough for Nico, but he's going to stay behind. But Captain Hax goes down to the sentry gun, so I don't know if they tried to go in. Yeah, they used the Uber, and actually they get picked off. But the distraction from Nico just forces the push to go in two ways. And it doesn't work, and now Nico kills Flip as well. He will get taken down, but now eShock are pushing out, but this is risky, and there's a scout behind. Tech's not going for the cap, though, he's going for the medic frag, but he's defended. Tech saw the respawns were coming in, so had to change target. But he gets taken down before he can get the important frag on,
But they give up T-Mac as well. T-Mac was thinking that that Easy would push to the health pack, but he did not. He went back to the spawn, and this gamble did not work. But fortunately, Exxon has arrived, and is still securing the second point. And while CommanderX is getting some more alcohol for his body to tank the awesomeness of this game, I'm gonna continue solo at the moment. Okay, so eShock Gaming are looking to push from the cafe area, and they are not there to just drink. They are here for the frag, they are here for the money, they are here for the fame, and they demolish Jabal Zen once again. Jabal Zen may be choking for his team. No, all they need is some cap time. It's 4 players for eShock, 3 players for Awomniac. Still can Awomniac hold the point long enough for their spawns. The next spawn is in 4 seconds. Captain Axe is getting destroyed by Degan, but good cleanup by Tech. And now a demo man of the name of Exxon, the Romanian hero, is trapped on the flank. And it looks like Awomniac might be close to lose control of the mid, but no, T-Mac has arrived. T-Mac got the Mac scared the scouts away with his flying rockets of doom. Very tense, man. Are you there, CommanderX?
Yeah, my throat is dying, but I'm okay. I got a big glass of water. I can keep. Only 17 minutes to get through.
Plus, possibly a third map, CommanderX.
Oh no!
What you get for smoking?
Smoking and drinking, yeah.
Good lifestyle, healthy.
Yeah.
Video games are one of the only sports when you can be a professional gamer and still smoke and drink every day.
Yeah, no problem. And we see actually, Awomniac is going to walk in. They don't actually take too much spam, so they've not used the Uber yet, and they're going to hold on to it. They take out Deegan, and they're going to get in this CP2 pretty comfortably. Now they can try to take last with this Uber. But Sunshine is a very difficult last point to take. But once again, I think Nico is behind once again. And I think this time
get the memo this time, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to get Nico this time before they push. I think they are all going to focus in. 3 people chasing Nico down. They want this Nico frag, and they will get him before they push to last. And 20 seconds on the respawn. Very difficult for Nico, well, for eShock with such a long respawn. Awomniac is surely going to push when they get back in position.
Yeah, Nico seems mad that 3 players focused him while his team was doing nothing in the meantime. But how do we want to push out on this last? There is so many ways that you can get back capped from. And Awomniac are setting up their push, but they might be a bit too slow as Nico respawn. We have the Deegan Heavy abusing the wall spot on CP Sunshine, shooting bullets literally through the walls.
Yeah, I think Tech maybe was just suiciding for sniper though. But there is a scout behind who's going to try and force not Izzy, Diablo, but Diablo only goes down to half health. Nico, good reaction there, like it's a sort of nothing trade for one player to try a suicide. Once Tech suicides for sniper, and there's sort of like a window of opportunity to try and make a play. And we see Droso actually go in straight for the counter snipe, predicting Tech is going to be on that sniper. The teammate actually dies to Stickies, and this is going to slow down the Awomniac aggression as well. But he then dies to a Sticky Trap in reply! They both stickied like opposite sides, and they both died to each other's Stickies.
Yeah, and we have 2 snipers on the field. Tech is playing sniper, of course, for Awomniac, but Nico went behind and destroys Diablo Zen at the close range. And this is not danger zone for Awomniac. They might have lost the upcoming push. They might have lost it before even having the push to happen. It is a pushception. I know Captain Axe is trying to do something on the lobby near the health pack, like the health pack was the red armor in Quake, but it's not.
Yeah,
working like
T-Mac's
that.
trying to go behind now as well, but he has been spotted and will be forced out. Super low HP, he's going to have to try and jump away, but Droso will catch him. And now that will cue eShock to push. They are comfortable that no one is behind them, they just have to watch out for the sniper from Tech.
Tech gets destroyed by Bot completely right there. Very good play by the Belgian soldier.
And they want to push Choke straight away. Board is hungry for more frags. Droso's successfully overextended already. That's going to have to force Board to be a little bit more cautious. But wow, air shot again onto Captain Hacked. Board cannot be stopped right now. And Hedan's going to jump really deep at Choke, but can't quite find them. They're just around the corner. And Awomniac might just fancy getting some buffs and going for this. Maybe? No, they're just getting defensive.
Yeah, it's still 1-1, and with the time ticking down, every move they're gonna do is gonna be riskier and riskier. And will we see a scenario like the last map when we had very long rounds at the start and that basketball at the end? This would be very thrilling.
I think you will see it with Awomniac particularly. Like Awomniac know if they make like too many mistakes in the next 13.5 minutes, they are out of this final. They lose their chance on that prize money. Coming first. But they're going to try and move in with their small Libra advantage, but there is a soldier hiding above. I don't think Diablo knows, and Diablo's going to drop 2 rockets. How did he drop that one?
He has no excuses, like his right click was not at the correct frame rate, I think, the correct polling rate on the mouse. And now Captain Axe is doing the same play, and now Easy can pop. It's a free reverse you mentioned previously, and only Exxon and Flip are left alive.
Sticky's on the point! Sticky's on the point! He's going to jump straight into them! Exxon takes the pick. There's a scout behind as well. Deegan will clean him up, and Droso will clean up Exxon. So they do get the clean up, they cap it. They will probably cap CP2 as well, but they've lost their Uber advantage now. But maybe they want to try last. This is very risky. Hedan's going to jump on the point, but everyone's respawned. Soldiers coming in, they deny on the point, but there's just too many people. And the heal's on air as well. Surely they can't go in, and they just throw away 3 people there. I kind of like, you know, how ballsy it was, but it was also very foolish in reality as well. And now we have a double back cap from low, and Nico takes down Peck. The soldiers challenging on last. They're going to get the back cap surely. Exxon's come back though. Exxon's denying it, and the soldiers denied it as well. They may get back in time. Stop Nico getting that back cap, and Tech cap Flip even cap CP2. But I think eShock, they have 2 picks, because of those 2 players they fragged on last, and now they want to try and go, but Exxon's going to go aggressive to try and counter pick the medic, but he will go down. Meanwhile, Hedan successfully picks the enemy team medic, and now Captain Hax is jumping onto Izzy as well, but can't even get close, gets denied by soldiers.
Everything is going eShock's way right now.
Yeah.
And Tech is going behind, but is one of the 2 last players alive.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. The spawns are coming in now. This is what they lost to last time, but they get 2 scouts on the point and they just take it before the respawns can get there. Maybe
this time was the right one, yeah. No, only 11 minutes remaining. And Awomniac, I didn't know this team could be subject to pressure on LAN finals, but this is what's happening right now. eShock eSport are not choking at all. And this is the Awomniac roster with the pressure, and can they get a good mid-fight victory? Let's find out with CommanderX right now.
Yeah, they need it to stay in this. Team Mac's going to go on that right-hand side again, and they completely isolate Deegan and take him down, and now they're going to start focusing on the other side. Here comes the aggression at the point. Hedan's going to go down, a lone figure trying to move across there, and Tech's trying to chase, but there's too many people in the way. Meanwhile, Droso's trying to fight the entire team, but he will go down as well. And that leaves me Board and Izzy backing up. They're going to have to go to last with their Uber charge.
They absolutely need to convert this push. They want to keep their chances and their morale up that game. Their mental, I mean.
And last time Awomniac attempted to do this, they just kept losing people. Then Nico somehow gets behind and kills Diablo, you know,
Yeah. Nico
They didn't
just got
even
his
have an
buff.
attempt. Like, they
It
didn't have a...
looks like Nico wants to do the same thing, but he finds CommanderX on his way. CommanderX maybe he wants to go from underneath, but he sees the sentry and he sees the heavy weapons guy and he's hesitating to go. Of course, there is an Uber charge waiting for him on the other side, so they're gonna go anyway. They're
Yeah,
focusing
they
down
lose
the heavy.
flip on the entry
It's
as
bad.
well. They've not. They do give a pop off. And they are quite close to falling out. I think they will lose maybe only 2. But the scouts here want to chase. The scouts are going to get X on. There is a soldier going behind T-Mac onto Hedam. The Hedam's going to surf it away. And now they're going to clean up T-Mac as well. Really nice defense and complete sort of capital punishment there from Eshok.
Yeah.
Only Flip survives.
The reverse fade push has strike onto Awomniac right there, failing completely. And now Eshok ESPORT is back in momentum. CommanderX just respawning, is trying to make a play. He just gets Nico's god hand. But this is not enough. He wanted to go for the easy frag, and now without that pocket, without Tech being up, Tech just respawning now. I believe he did not get the spawn. No, he spawned on last. It's gonna be a tough situation for Awomniac. Only 10 minutes left, and the flank push is on for Easy and his boys, but Easy is not charged yet.
Yeah, they spot T-Mac straight away, and that's going to make it pretty easy for them, but they do lose Deegan at the expense of it. Now Board's moving in. And there is a scout behind! Droso's able to get in and get Diablo, wow! Diablo just, they just can't keep Diablo alive right now. And now they're all going to try and go aggressive on Izzy, but Izzy does have Uber, he will pop it off. Now they just need to clean up these frags. And they should be able to fight Tech now, but wow, Tech beats Nico, and now Tech's going to go on Medic, only 30 HP left on Izzy, but Tech's forced away by Board, but Tech's going to wait for the health pack and maybe have another go, but Izzy's trying to put as much distance as possible between himself and Tech. And now Tech's coming in, but he's unseen, they've lost track of Tech. Board reacts in time though, and just blasts him into the ceiling and finishes him off. And nice work from Board. Board has really impressed me this LAN.
Yeah, he played especially well during this best of 3. And now Easy is pushing on last, and T-Mac is whiffing rockets onto Easy.
Wow,
It's fired 10,000 rockets at him, but he did not die, and now his team is getting completely smashed.
Eshok just literally just went and took the fight and just completely outclassed Awomniac on DM there, just completely
What is
exposed them
happening?
going aggressive. 3-1 to Eshok, they're about to beat them. 8 minutes left, Awomniac need to change something up on mids like they did last map. They need a few quick rounds, but then not to throw it right at the end.
Did you put your bet? Did you put your key on Eshok's team right before the match?
There was no bet live. I wish there was, because I would have put stuff on Eshok as well.
That's a shame.
Oh.
Shout out to Cherry that was listening to us all the weekend. Got a lot of bets going on during this day.
Yeah, Awomniac much more dominant on his mid, going to get 4 early frags, and they should be able to finish off a med here as well. Just one Deegan, a lone soldier, but he's getting focused so hard, and that's a complete wipe. This is like a mirror of like what's he call it? Deja vu.
Yeah.
The last map, like Eshok get 2 rounds ahead, then Awomniac start to have really strong middles. Like Eshok is already getting stickied and spawned by Exotic right now. The soldiers are going to jump there. Diablo's literally on their spawn by the time he pops Uber. He's going to flash everyone and keep them alive. They've killed one. They've killed Izzy, so there's going to be no more healed. They're trying to do what they can, but there's so many Awomniac bodies all around the point. It's surely just a matter of time. Board puts out some nice damage and they get pretty low, but they can't finish the frag. And Awomniac get like a minute and 10-second round.
Yep.
Really quick. Everyone's writing in chat, classic E-choke. They've not choked yet, and there's still 6 minutes left.
Yep. And
Plenty to happen still.
the reverse punch was throwing into Awomniac's head last map, but this time they absolutely need your support and they need the victory in order to bring the series to the decider map that will be CP Snakewater if it's ever played. And now T-Mac is going ham. T-Mac is not missing his rocket this time. He's down to 10 health, but the follow-up from Tech is very beautiful. And this is a 4-on-4 situation. No hits on both sides. Awomniac needs to go huge, but they don't have the bodies, they don't have the health.
Yeah, they're stuck trying to fight clean up Tech behind, but they will eventually get him, and now it's just Flip. But Flip is completely outnumbered. He's going to try and get out here, but he can't get up the slope quickly enough and will be finished off. Well, medics have spawned at the same time, so it is still even. But big numbers advantage for Eshok, and they should be able to get CP2 relatively danger-free.
Alert. The control point
happening right now. eShock eSport are pushing. The hills are still far away from the front lines right now. So eShock are gonna wait. eShock are up 3-2. It's up to Awomniac to take some kind of risks. But can they do it? It doesn't seem like they had the deathmatch superiority above Awomniac right now. Who would have expected such a finish?
Yeah, Awomniac are taking it into their own hands though, and are just going to walk into mid. But yeah, Tech and Flip go down, both scouts go down, and the back cap has been started. Diablo's going to go down to Hedan. Now, Deegan's doing great work bringing everyone back. He's putting out damage as well. He's put up so much damage. He will eventually go down, but Deegan really doing a great job there. And all of a sudden, Awomniac try and take it into their own hands, and are just absolutely torn apart. 4 minutes 50 seconds left, full Uber for Izzy coming in. They get flipped before they even pop. The heavy's spawned, but it's going to pop off. There's not a lot they can do here.
What's happening right now?
eShock re-established their 2-round advantage. 4.5 minutes left. It is still doable for both teams. Awomniac need that dominant mid they had, where they had T-Mac doing a much higher jump. Sort of like, I think it was for Demo and Captain Hack sort of forced eShock into one corner, then T-Mac does a big high jump into there. It was really successful.
Okay, let's see what T-Mac opts to do this time. He's jumping on the church itself. He still has a buff, but no, his buff is lost. He's jumped onto a scout and he gets cleaned up by Degan. Degan doing all he can to keep T-Mac away from Easy, and this is working so far. Awomniac are down 3 members. The deathmatch gods are not in the side of Awomniac, they're in the side of Nico God's hand.
Oh wow, but Tech's absolutely beasted Hedan then. He's now going to take a one-on-one behind. But Nico... Exxon just about saves him. But eShock are going to clean it up. And this is just buying so much time for eShock. All they need is to just slow down Awomniac, and eventually the timer will beat them.
Exactly what they are doing at the moment, CommanderX. Only T-Mac is up, he has no buff. Easy is down. Maybe it's time to switch to something radical like crits or some of this medic, but no, they keep trusting the good old medigun during these 3.5 minutes left. eShock is a team that does not seem to be in total control of the game, but they're controlling it enough to win, simply.
Yeah, like the time's against them now. Awomniac just have to keep pushing now without Uber. They just have to keep pushing and hope it goes well. Here comes the jump, but a jump's going to go onto Diablo. Diablo surfs onto the roof and gets away. They get 2 frags. Deegan and Droso go down, and that's what Awomniac need, and they're going to keep piling forward now. They have to be careful not to go too fast, too quickly. Still need to get 2 rounds. But it looks like eShock are maybe just going to last. They're holding this CP2 very defensively. They should maybe just leave if they're going to be this defensive. And in fact, they bait Captain Hacks in, but T-Mac manages to get a frag on the flank, which will balance it out. There's so much pressure. Awomniac still moving forward. They almost have Uber, but so do eShock. It's going to be an Uber exchange. They have a...
have to go, yeah, they can't wait. 2 heavies on the grand final scene. One of them is going back on the spawn. And the frags! Didn't get 2 frags, the remaining 1 heavy. Yeah, Jabal Ubered when they went on the left side, and then they just got smashed at the end of the Uber. Like the players were on the point without the charge to cap, and they get smashed. Time is running out. 2 minutes, 2 rounds.
Yeah. Izzy did have to use his Uber though, so he won't have Uber. Tech is on sniper. They just have to go right now. They just have to make. They just push and hope some magic happens. Exxon's trying to make his way in, but there's so much pressure on him. They get booked, but a big soldier bomb comes in. Diablo's surely going to go down again. Yeah, Hidan's jumped in as well. Nico's cleaning up frags. The loose cannon is out. Nico's going to keep getting frags. Nico and Deegan doing great work. Wow, Deegan! That last rocket to take down T-Mac. And surely that's it. 1 minute 30 seconds left.
Out of their bodies right now. They're playing the best game against Awomniac that they ever played on stream, I think. And they will secure themselves the most important prize pool ever distributed at a French TF2 LAN.
Wow,
this is completely amazing.
I'm lost for words. Like,
it's completely amazing.
Like, deserve it. Like, you know, the performance tonight has been great. They have just absolutely outclassed Awomniac.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this kind of games at all. I know there's only 1 minute left, and Awomniac are starting to realize what's happening to them.
Yeah, and they've kind of just sort of given in now. eShock are just rolling them back hard, like just further and further, all the way back to their last. We're about to take an Uber. Board's going to get the Uber flashed onto him, as is Hedan. They're going to walk it in. The respawns have come out, but they can't throw door eShock. They do come out, and Awomniac will make a fight of this last, but he does got
gets
police
destroyed.
cannon. He's getting so many frags. In comes for Scout. The Scout might be able to kill up everyone here. Nico trying to reload, trying to fight everyone. He's going to try and just take on the entire team. He will kill the weak Exxon.
This is completely amazing, yeah. eShock are winning on the back of beautiful deathmatch play from Hidan and his boys. Maybe he was right to wait for so long before playing.
Yeah, Hidan
And
clearly got his
Awomniac
config
are
right,
even
didn't he?
and Awomniac are even leaving the server before the end. And this is it. eShock
eShock have
wins.
done it. They are the Gamers Assembly champions.
Wow! Congratulations to eShock eSport, the Gamers Assembly 2015 LAN champions held in Poitiers, France. This has been Twiggy, helped by CommanderX and DavidTheWin. Thanks for your help, guys. I can't believe what I just saw.
That's insane. Like, I'm looking at the logs just now, and like Diablo had 20 deaths. Like 20 deaths is huge at this level for Medic.
He died like 5 times last map, and now he dies 20 times.
He
What
2
is
drops
happening?
as well. Like, I know like maybe like 3 or 4 of those deaths were at the end when it was kind of just Awomniac had to try some really risky stuff.
Yeah, but still, man.
But and you see like just the KDs from a lot of the players. Like Hidan went 28 and 15, Board 28 and 15 too, Nico 30 and 22. Like just really strong performances all round. Even like Droso 24 and 18 after that strong performance last map as well.
He then played out of his mind tonight. I think it was the best performance, and he played it right when it counted. And now they can fund their travel back home, and even have some extras.
Yeah, you see, Board got 9 air shots as well, and not just as like oh yeah, I got 9 air shots, but all these air shots were like important air shots. Like anytime anyone tried to jump Izzy, it was 9 air shot. It was like one of those 9 air shots would completely deny him, and Izzy would be completely safe.
Looked like a completely different team to me. Like they were just. I think they just stopped raging on each other, and they put up a performance so amazing. I'm completely blown away.
Yeah, it's like adrenaline, and they just made the most of the situation, like of the event, of the experience. And they get the fucking cash reward of it all as well.
Indeed. So let's see what happens in the future with eShock. Will they fall? Will they keep playing? Will we see them at I-55 representing France? I don't know, man, but I'm eager to find out. Do you have any shoutouts to make?
Shout out to my throat for somehow getting through all of that. Shout out to I think they're live right now. We're fully charged on the other Team Fortress TV channel. So if you want to go watch, I think the award show. I think maybe will go over to that now as well. Maybe I will talk significantly less.
Yeah, no problem. You will just drink with your Skype camera on stream and nodding the head. Like, I'm listening to what you say.
I agree. Good point.
I get your point. Yeah. Shout out to Admirable that has dodged the LAN completely. I will fuck you. I will destroy you later on, Admirable. And shout out to DavidTheWin, to TurboTabs, Blackout John for the help they provide during this day. This has been Twiggy, helped by CommanderX and DavidTheWin for this amazing finals. And eShock won against Awomniac, I believe 4-3 and 5-2 on CP Sunshine. Very amazing performance.
Absolutely
Good night,
blown
guys.
away. Yeah, goodbye guys.
Have a good night.